Abusua yi cha ne nsa so emu akwa be me channel so ha e da so aye be media jecham se be se wase ene de di ka di channel so ni di kwan so abusua be se wase be subscribe e de amaye bobo notification bell no so for podcast update na abusua eya de achema wontumi yes chema wontumi ne court nsensem ene eye akontaman ne alleged abusua illegalities bi abusua chese akoso ewo ho na ho nsem ama eye chema wontumi sesi am no ekase or dejamu a enyansem kuto na mane bone achimu echese chema wontumi e de eye some strategic plans bi e de agu form a chese one ne lawyers epese efa kwan bi so se ne be ya chese ruling na akase ye de ma ono chema wontumi na abusua chese ye nya emfa emma no na ene Kevin Akobadu Taylor of Aye Loud Silence TV atumi aba abonten no ena de sansem we de atudwa na obiebie nsem ni na busua ensem a waka ene de achese waji de afri eye the judiciary no abusua ensem no ano de ene ne ekoso eba eye chema wontumi ne court nsem ene eye judiciary system no ekwan a chese omode eye chema wontumi fa so no abusua Kevin Akobadu Taylor of Loud Silence TV abie bibia ni a enya asem toto we de ma mekasa wa me ma mekasa enye tete se ya yekọ na yeti ensem a Kevin edi aba abote this time efa eye chema wontumi ho a enya asem toto yentem na sese a
wontumi ene ne lawyers eye application o ma file a o mo pese ye de hot eye court proceedings no abusua ye ba eba be breaking no a edi mam na eye chema wontumi strategic plans a o pese o de mislead the court no abusua chema wontumi wa akoma court no chema wontumi plans ni na egu ne nsem chema wontumi ne lawyers appeal court on pese omode case no kokopie no abusua appeal court on ankasa no chema wontumi strategic planner o pese ode echese ode delay the court process no anase ode delay say ye be man the final ruling na ya jeli chema wontumi no abusua appeal court on ankasa no akesefo a omote wona echese Kevin Taylor ama empen for full evidence ne document a ochese sa ankofo no eye plan ene echese omafa amopese delay eye ne final ruling no enti court ne nso ene judges a omo eye court no abusua omo ama chema wontumi ho afa no ne application na echese omo chema wontumi ne lawyer no kra file by no appeal court no omo di kan bagu omo arobeshe eye ne application no omo ato application no kra to baby ansa na aba bedruo abusua na Kevin Taylor aba be my hot details on chema wontumi ne strategic planner opese oyusu ewo court any chief justice ne eye appeal court judges no omo nso strategic planner almost ompese omede ma chema wontumi na chema wontumi ne de kianeke obeko because ohwe attorney general adwuma oya there is no amount of delay bia chema wontumi betumi ya delay one ne lawyers ne plans ni nyina ahye egu omo dreams ni nyina ahye egu abusua enti chema wontumi application ye baba breaking or hard ma say omo pese omo hot court proceedings no abusua application no ya bagu baby Kevin Taylor aba be expose him omo ama court ne HS chief justice no so take quick action on that.
Recently na me can talk on one. When it comes to the law, your group of people in Ghana, last time we educated Ghana for. So far, the Attorney General is in court prosecuting. You have full judgment yet, but you can see all the cases the Attorney General said they were going to work on and prosecute. They are prosecuting. But you see, last time we catch Ghana for, and I was talking to my big brother, Captain Smart. When it comes to political prosecution and our prosecution in Ghana, your group people of Ghana, they have taken their time, they have sat down, they have looked at your judicial framework. Senior your court system and they've been able to locate or identify the loopholes, and they have been taking advantage of it for years. And anytime Kachira must say, when the government comes to power, that's a government tactical when it comes to prosecution. The government can be in power for 8 years, 12 years, 16 years. They cannot prosecute anybody. And it is simple. It is simply because the elite, so-called elite in our politics and in our judicial settings in Ghana, no, they have sat down. Time Ekufuado about power, no. What the MPP did was that Nana Addo Dankwa Ekufuado, they took their time, they analyzed Ghana, your legal framework, you know, and they took their time to look and find the loopholes. And internal because say President Biaba Supreme Court, no, na we nipa miensa, na we nipa mienu. Adentina Nana Addo Dankwa Ekufuado ba no okono oja nipa be 20 was Supreme Court. It is because they sat down, they looked at their legal system, the judicial system, and they identified the loopholes in it. Because Nana Addo Dankwa Ekufuado, they are diabolic. They are bad people. And the so-called the law system, no, your lawyers system, that is what they do. They sit and they protect crime. They protect criminals. They protect corrupt politicians. And what makes them effective, then they say, they take their time and analyze the legal system because they know the Ghana's legal system, it is not strong. The honest truth, no. The legal structure in Ghana is very weak. And if you get a very corrupt lawyer or a corrupt politician, they will sit down and look at the legal framework, the judicial system. They can pick out where all the weaknesses are. And that is what they are going to use to make them look as powerful lawyers or politicians. And that is what we have been going through for some time now. Now, so what's the deal? Now, politicians in Ghana are not scared when they are stealing. They are not scared because Onim say there is a lawyer or there are a group of lawyers who have been able to assess our legal framework, our legal system, and they have been able to unlock all the loopholes. And those are the people who will, no matter what, be able to maneuver even when they are caught as public servants or as lawyers. There are a lot of politicians in Ghana. They are not scared to steal from Ghanaians. They are not scared to be corrupt. Because so what's the idea? Most of our politicians quickly they become lawyers. And when they become lawyers, they don't practice. They need that senior beya. They will have an idea about how to run away when they steal from us. Now, what over the years, for the past 8 years, is say, Nana Ekufuado be criteria they dangerous. And if you don't take care, that is what is going to hurt this nation as time goes on. And so we need to be very tactical when it comes to political prosecution. Because they know they are committing a crime. Every single person who was stealing from us or stealing from us knows they are committing a crime. But the question here is, why are they not scared? Because a few years ago, they saw a politician go to court, how they struggled, how they were harassed. But why do you think, so there are politicians in Ghana who feel so proud stealing from Ghanaians? It is because they have mastered how to maneuver. They have mastered how to steal, to evade the political system, the legal system. And that is one thing Ekufuado be ya. And Kasiyama ni anya din anje Ghana free Ekufuado insema. Ekufuado would have made Ghana a country with a democratically elected president, but the base of the country would be a tyranny, whereby some group of family members and friends will be running, killing, abusing, and the world will never see. Ekufuado was building some kind of inferno, fire under this country. But on the surface, everybody saw this country as a democratic state led by a democratically elected president. And that was the danger we were in. Now, as we catch them, we say, when I hear some of my fellow journalists speak about prosecution, attacking the Attorney General, getting angry, and letting the people think, there's somebody sitting in the court and deliberately delaying, the people who are standing trial, no, are buying person over prosecutor, I get worried. I get worried because I want us as journalists sitting on radio and TV to educate the public for them to understand what is really happening when it comes to prosecuting a political criminal who has stolen millions from us. Our court, majority of the cases are run by money. We were here and Anas, Arim Yao Anas, a whole scandal expose on judges and court clerks taking money without any fear. Don't think that that thing is gone. It is not. It's still there. There are some very legitimate lawyers and judges in Ghana, which there's no doubt about. But let me tell you, what you saw, Anas expose, it is still in the system. It is still eating the system. And don't think that those people don't know each other. They know each other. Megachira Musa, Ochi politician. It is totally different from just arresting a civilian who is not connected to any political crime. Because you see, who arresting any other person on your political criminal, it is easy to prosecute them. But when you arrest a criminal, a political criminal, who at the end of the day has been able to win a lot of money, I'm talking about the booty on the side, or sour people who have been able to look at the legal system and identify the loopholes. Prosecuting such people, you have to be tactical. You have to be very careful. You have to be meticulous. You have to know what you are doing. I'm not sure idea. You see this? Wontumi lawyers filed stay of proceedings at Accra High Court pending determination of interlocutory appeal challenging court decision ordering him to open his defense in the Samurai Boy illegal mining case. Sa case ana ewo ha judge ne ka kire Wontumi say e was say obi any case na omyeti ono so ne side of the story a judge ni bua say Wontumi be kan case no oma file eden appeal. Oma file stay of stay of proceedings. Omo de den omo say yemfa tabono ento so. And these are some of the things they do. Now what is going to happen in the say stay of proceedings no Wontumi and the lawyers I file say assembly engineer. Now omunko back to the appeals court. Now omunko challenge it. Yes, judgment, remember, where one of the two cases are Wontumi a standard trial, criminal trial. Now the question here is, what has the Attorney General done here? It is because the Wontumi and his group, and the criminals who steal from us, they have studied the system, they have weighed the system, they have analyzed the loopholes. They are going to waste your time. Now, are you going to say, so person or appeals court? Echo appeal that judgment. Are you going to say he can't do it? He has the right to do it. Because if you were in that same position, you would have allowed, or you have said, you are also Ghanaian, the right, you have the right to appeal a decision. It's the case now, judge, I'm a judgment womb, say you to a case, so I want to say judgment on Tiasia. It's your haughty case, or appeals court. Remember, appeals court now, there are cases they are already sitting on. Chairman Wontumi cannot enter appeals court and say tomorrow Wontumi case, mami. No. Now they will have to find day and time to listen to Chairman Wontumi to prove to them say adentina asamna judgment na buy no on person bejiatum and send asabe to a case so. So you can see these are the technicalities every political criminal uses because your legal system is weak. Actually, you get a president who does not want to follow, or you get a government or an attorney general who is like Godfrey Dame, who will be buying judges. It makes it easy because then at the end of the day, you don't know when when you get a former attorney general like Godfrey Dame, he will buy his way out. This is where he gets his own judges, he pays them money, and he says, the case with mommy, 24 hours, you better not case in so. But if you want the system to run on its own natural course, now say, person will interfere and people should have their day in court and face the court. These are some of the things those criminal lawyers and criminal politicians who steal from us, they take advantage of the system. So, Memetna has said, Attorney General Bon, I can't do that because the Attorney General has made his case. Now, Wontumi, I could not judge. The judge say you have to make your case. Wontumi so on TSC or appeals court. What can the Attorney General do? The Attorney General has to wait for the appeals court to make a decision, and then they can come back and continue the case. Now, who is delaying the case? Is it the court? Is it the Attorney General? Is it Wontumi? So you see, it is the kind of system that we have built And that system we have built, say, ya me ni anya den. Na ye ndi no kra nkyere ye ho a, the system will destroy every single person. And it some people were calling for fast track court. And I agree with them. Because these cases like these, you don't have to let it go through the normal court. You need to have a specialized court that sits 24 hours, that sits every day to determine these kind of cases. So I agree, and I side with the people calling the Chief Justice to make some good changes. So far, the Chief Justice is not really impressing me. If you tell me to give him 1 to 10, I'll give him like 6. The Chief Justice is not impressing me because all these cases, all these things are supposed to be a priority to the judiciary. Specialized courts are supposed to be working now. We have had specialized courts, we have had tribunals, we have had all these things. They are all talk. No court has been put together. So it makes it look like the judiciary is also not helping. With all due respect to the Chief Justice, this is the time Ghanaians want you to prove that you brought some new innovation, new ideas to change our court system, our legal system. And it's a J.A. buy or the fast track court buy because now it's or oncophobia what target yomo. The fast track court wasn't bad, but it is the intentions are not J.A. for a one team. Now fast track court no the buy na a nipa bi no target yomo. But anka fast track court no say anka na adwene territory na adwene papa anka e was say effective. But J.A. for fast track court because na adwene boni woni team. Na opeso diewu na opeso osai nipa bi abrabo and into the fast track court the buy. But that fast track court no, to be very honest with you, a very good court osanka yesoso emani ye adwuma. But because of adwene boni, because of diewu okufo adwene boni e dan itrim na nipa bi adwene boni wo itrim a na opeso odi omo boni nti, he made sure Tachuchika Tamoni Adiade, he was able to manipulate the court to get his own people to jail people he never liked. I'm asking, Moba say, Abai way the same thing. We cannot be doing the same thing that we have been speaking against. We cannot be sitting here and doing the same thing Kufuor did, do the same thing Ekufuor did. We need to recalibrate and make the system right. But the issue here is we need the judiciary, we need our legal system to be situated well, to be on its feet. Right now, it looks like the legal system is on its one leg. It looks that the legal system, the judiciary is weak. So people are taking advantage of the judiciary because there are so much loopholes in the judicial system that some of these criminal politicians and their lawyers are taking advantage of. Hey.
Okay, I was actually Wontumi any just the lawyers no strategic plan and Kevin Taylor at the Honsem Edmaya and ya asam ketwa kra bedamase some je penny kokoti and some way Edmaya aha gossip politics TV so bedamase